Hello, my name is Jason Beach, and in this screencast, I'm going to show you how to insert titles into your iMovie project. Now, this hasn't changed from iMovie '09, and it's pretty simple to do. To insert a title into your movie, all you have to do is just move your cursor over underneath the preview window until this big T where it says Titles. When you click on that, you get a preview of the titles that are available. If you hover your cursor over each title, it'll give you a preview of the action on the title screen. Each title has its own template, so its own features. That means sometimes you can only have a certain size font per title. Sometimes you can only have a limited amount of words per title. So you need to kind of play around with the titles and find out which one best suits your project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a title that I want to use for my project, and I'm going to choose Boogie Lights. To insert the title, all you have to do is click and hold, and then drag and place the title where you want it to appear. I want this title to appear at the beginning, so I'm going to place the tip of my pointer at the very end until I can see that green bar. That means I'm at the beginning of my movie. When I let go, the title will ask me to choose a background. I'll choose black, and then it's going to insert the title. Now you can increase the duration of the title by clicking on the title itself and then going to the eye with the circle around it and then adjusting the duration there. So if I want it to last, say, 8 seconds, if I press 8, I can actually increase that duration to it lasts 8 seconds. If I want it to last for a shorter duration, of course, I'll just go back and I'll decrease the number from 8 to something smaller, maybe like 3. And then I'll press done to save the changes. Now this is only going to last 3 seconds, and you can kind of go through the preview and see what it looks like. Now to add text to your title, you want to click up here at the very top, because this is where your text is actually housed. So when I click here, I have that text box selected above it. I can actually click to type in my title. So I've typed in the title of my movie, and when I want to preview it, I can just move my playhead back to the beginning and then press the space bar. Now, titles are a great way to obviously introduce your movie, but you can also have titles at the end for rolling credits. So you can just drag the title at the bottom, choose black, and again, now you have your scrolling credits. Or you could even introduce titles in the middle if you want to separate themes. For example, if you're talking about a specific subject and you want to move to another one. Again, if you just make sure that the title goes in between your clips, it'll automatically hold that space open for it. Now let's say that you want a title to appear on top of a photo, maybe like this one right here. The first is easy by just simply grabbing it and then dragging and dropping it directly on top of the photo or the movie. Do you see how it adds the light blue on top? That means it's going to place that title directly on top, and it's going to use that picture as a background. So as you can see, I can type in my text here, and when I want to see a preview of this, it'll go through. Now obviously this is not a good title because it's right in the middle of Deacon's face. So I want to get rid of this, and I can do that by clicking on the text box at the top and just pressing the delete key on your keyboard. Now I'm going to find a different title that looks a little better, maybe one in the bottom corner. So I'm going to grab this title, drag and drop it on there, and I want to just type Deacon's name. And I don't have to add anything there, I'm just going to leave it as just Deacon. So now when I go through, see the name appears. The second way to add a title to your movie is to simply increase the text duration on that title. So if you want a black background and then to fade into, say, live action, it's pretty easy to do. All you have to do is just increase the text duration so it overlaps with your picture. So let me show you how it's done. I'm going to go ahead and delete this, and I'm going to choose a title here. Okay, the ticker. So I'm going to grab that and drag and drop it on this black background. Now it's going to match the duration of the black background, which is 3 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and type in Deacon's name, and then I'm just going to increase the duration of this title here by double clicking, and then choose, say, 6 seconds.